Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. Tonight we want to talk about fear. As the title goes, the end of fear. You see, let's bring our attention to the fact that there is really no such thing as fear. Other than the fear of some wild animal hit you or attack you or a truck is about to hit you, there is no such thing about fear. For fear to be born, there are two things we need: time and thoughts. You see, when you think about what it was to what it is and what it could be, you created time. What it was to what it is, so you traveled from past to now. What it could be, continued your travel to something again that doesn't exist. So you went from non-existence of something, the past is dead, and to another non-existence of something, future, but yet you created time in your mind by thinking that way. So let's say, for example, you say, last night I ate something, I had a stomach problem or I had a stomach ache. I wonder if tonight I will feel the pain again. Last night, or if you don't know the last night part, let's say we're still in the caveman time, you still, then when I had pain in the stomach and now I don't, I wonder if I will have again now tonight or whenever. Or will I have it tomorrow? So you create a time by thinking that way, from what it was to what it is, what it could be. And in either case, the brain doesn't recognize virtuality or actuality. When you create time and thoughts, which would create you worrying about something that happened in the past, but it's no longer happening now at the present moment, or worrying about something that it could be a consequence of something in the future, but it's not a consequence now, you create this fear, a fear that doesn't really exist in actuality. It's an idea. And yet, since the brain doesn't understand the difference between actuality and virtuality, it believes what you're fearful of needs a solution. So you get busy trying to solve something that happened in the past that doesn't exist, is dead, and you perhaps try to solve something that it might happen in the future, but the future is not even here, let alone the thing that you're worried about it happening in it, and you try to come to a solution before anything really endangering you or concerning you in reality. So what you need to do is to be mindful of the present moment, the only thing that exists. The past is gone, past is dead. Nothing that happened in it can ever bother you. If the whole past is dead, everything in it and happened in it is dead. It cannot come back and haunt you. The future is not even here, so nothing could be further from the truth if you think something could be bothering you, which the future itself is not really here, let alone what could be happening in it. So if you bring your mindfulness to the present moment, the only reality that exists, then you will realize that what you have done, you have eliminated the past, which the content of the consciousness is roaming around in the memory. You have eliminated that by focusing on the present moment, and you've eliminated the future, conjuring up things that might be happening to worry you and bring fear to you by focusing on the present moment, which means you have taken the thoughts out of the consciousness. Once you take the thoughts out of the consciousness by focusing on the only reality, which is the moment now, and therefore the past and all the memories are not active in the consciousness to make thoughts. Future doesn't exist, so you can't make thoughts out of that. So you've limited and eliminated all these non-existence time spans, and you're focusing on the present moment. And in the present moment, you're active with the actuality and happening of life as it's happening, and there is no possibility for the thought to be in the consciousness to create something that could worry you or compare what it was to what it is or what it could be, which creates time, and fear is how that is created. So take the thought out of the consciousness by being mindful at the present moment, focusing on your life and actuality of it, so the brain doesn't have to deal with thinking. The virtuality of your thought is an actuality, and it starts believing it, to worry about it, to be fearful, and the rest of it. I'll talk to you soon.